What's happening? Destined Rivals gave us that new Watchtower Stadium from Team Rockets. So when it first came out, everybody's thinking, oh my god, it's gonna shut down Noctowl decks. But there's a Pokemon that absolutely loves the stadium. So let's go to the deck list. So obviously I was talking about Slaking EX. It's got the Born to Slack ability that states if your opponent doesn't have an EX in play, you cannot attack. So with all one prize decks, what in the world are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna play that brand new Watchtower Stadium to shut off your ability. And then you can swing at absolutely anything for 280. Now, when you do the attack, you do have to discard an energy. So we play one Boomerang and we partner it with Blaziken, which puts a basic energy from your discard to any Pokemon on your board once every turn. So you don't have to worry about powering it up because you only have to discard one, not both. So we're going to use Fan Rotom to get everybody out. Just be careful, don't put the stadium down first because then you shut off Fan Rotom's ability. You can always use Blaziken as an attacker, and I put in the stage 2 little Blaziken because it hits 120 to the active and 120 to the bench. Now you can power it up using Attachment Plus Blaziken EX, or if you're behind on prizes, use the reversal. So hitting at 280 is great. I did put one black belt in to hit 320, so you're gonna have trouble with a Charizard, but Charizard has to 3-shot you if you put on the Hero's Cape and you haven't taken a prize yet. So that's how it works. Let's hit the ladder, let's see what we run into and see it in action. All right, Charizard, really? Okay, well, we know we can't hit 330. The good thing is we're probably not going to have to worry about the stadium. It's just who can get the first shot off. And let's see. Let's get Boomerang on because it's better. We will go get these two away to go get Fan Rotom. Yeah, let's get Fan Rotom, because that's going to thin a little bit more. And we will go get these two. There we go. Oh, we know that there's two in there. Boom. And now research away this, and what do we get? Yes, we do get it. Now we got two Torchic. Let's see what we have. All right, we do have a Combusken. Cool. Defiance Band that. Nope. We're going to Evo. 1, 2, boom. Got it. Combusken. That's one heck of a first turn. Okay? That is a great first turn. Now, let's see what they get. Now, if they knock me out, I'm good. There is no, I need, ooh, the fact that they went into Charmeleon is great. Because I can Jet now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. Let's see what they're going to do. Alright, I'm going to take off... Wait, I can actually hit a Charizard one shot with a Defiance Band and Black Belt. So I don't want to get rid of it, so I don't have to play the 2-shot game. Iono. Alright, I mean, I got 6 new cards. I didn't have it, so let's see what happens here. I got a Slaking. I've got the Tower. I got an Arcanine. I'm trying to... I don't have the energy. We play 6 energy plus the Vessel. And I could make them asleep here if I choose. Alright, so let's put that down. We'll put this down. We'll put the Watchtower. What do I want to... I don't want to put anything yet. Let's just Iono and see what happens. Can I get Iono, Blaziken, and Vessel? Close. Alright, so the good thing is we got this there. I'm not going to place the energy. I'm going to put the energy on here. And just hit end turn. Because they can always boss me up and hit. And then I will place the energy I really want to be, well, I do have the Hero's Cape. Maybe I should have put it on. Or we do one-shot the Arcanine. Since I have double energy, I'm going to try to make them fall asleep. If they fall asleep, that could buy me a turn. They would have to either Iono or go into Charizard. Alright, they go into Charizard. If they take the knockout, I need Defiance Band. Well, the good thing is I take the first hit. And, alright, they're ready. Alright, I think by them taking this knockout, I should be okay. Because now they're going to do 180, 180. Yeah, the Hero's Cape's going down. They have to 3-shot this thing. And we don't care about the stadium anymore because I have plenty of EXs to knock out. I've got the belt. I don't have the Defiance Band, but I've got the Hero's Cape anyway. So let's... Alright, so that's done. I've got the energy there. Alright, so let's just hit 280. Okay? They have to 3-shot me. That is crazy. Because they're going to do 180 and 210 is only 390. So let's see what happens against Charizard. Yeah, this is the way you beat it. Because they're going to hit 180 and then 240 is 420. So they're going to be too short. Which is phenomenal. Burning Darkness. All right, there's the 180. 240 is only 420. So let's... There's the Jet. Trying to think if I do the Jet. No, we'll do this because I could. Oh, I could have Jet. All right, maybe I should have Jet Fan Rotom, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I could do that next because that's 560. I get 2 cards. I could Jet Fan Rotom. Oh, because I don't want to research 2 candies away. Well, I do have already the stage 1s down. All right, so let's do this. They can't hit me. I'm gonna smack Charizard, and then I'm gonna see what happens next. Because then they are gonna. Oh wait, Defiance Band. Is that Defiance Band? Oh, it's EXP share. The Defiance Band was on. Okay, it's in the discard. Oh, that's phenomenal. The Defiance Band would have gotten 450. Yep. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is smack this with reversal. Right, I'm going to do reversal. And I hit it for 280. So let's just hit it for 280. I know I'm going to get knocked out. But I can Jet. Alright, we'll put reversal just in case. Maybe they... Because reversal does count as 1 colorless if you're not behind. Burning Darkness. Alright, took them 3 shots to hit. Now I put the Jet onto Charizard, onto Fan Rotom. And then I research, and I should run into some stuff. Watchtower, don't need it. Boom. Got that. And now, here we go. There's the Blaziken. Got the Blaziken. Got this. We'll pay that away. We've got... Oh, no. Oh, I've got Night Stretcher. Whoo! Night Stretcher to go get my Slaking. Oop, forgot about that. Boom. Seething Spirit to my Slaking. That's ready to go. Do I put this down? I don't think so, because it's an easy 2-prizer they could just get. So we're just going to knock this out with Fan Rotom. Take 2 prizes. And we're good to go. Iono and Arven. I got all 4, one of every supporter ready to go. And I think we're good. If they didn't come back with Arcanine, I just boss it up. Which they shouldn't have. They should have come up with Growlithe. Make me earn the boss. And it's 4 because it's discarding 2 energy to do 250. Alright, they Great Ball into another Charizard. But they've got nothing left. Bright Flame for 250. And now I'm going to use Blaziken to charge up Slaking EX. And that's the game. All because of a Hero's Cape at 440 HP. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Seething Spirit. Boom. And now smack it for 280. Bye-bye. There it is. Beating a Charizard. Nice and easy. Excellent. Okay. The Dunsparce. Ooh, that's actually good because now I can go get... I don't need the Fan Rotom. Ooh, or I could get a double... Let's just get the double Torchic. Okay. I'm going to Iono later. They might Iono me now. So we're going to put that on there. Yeah. Or maybe they won't Iono. I don't know. I don't know what we're playing against. So let's see what they get. That'll depend on what I do. It is a Cyndaquil. Artisan. All right. Artisan will get me Fan Rotom, but I don't really need one. I mean, unless I put one down just so I can attack, and they're going to find a friend, so I guess maybe now I could Artisan for the Fan Rotom just to bring it up, just to try to knock out a Dunsparce, to leave a one-pricer up there. So we'll do that. Let's see what we get. Do we get the Fan Rotom? No, we get the Research, which actually, it's not that bad. All right, so we'll get the Fan Rotom, because if I get a Jet, I'm going to Research. I know I hate to research this all the way, but let's just get some more cards. All right, Watchtower, boom. Put that there. All right, now I changed my mind. Now I'm going to go Evo. Right? Going to Evo. And we're going to Evo into these two. But I still have Fan Rotom as an attacker. Okay, that's the only one I got. And there's the Slaking. Beautiful. 440 HP. I don't need the black belts. I guess I'm just going to research again just to get through my deck here. Because now I want a Blaziken and... Ooh, I don't think I'll be able to attack though. Well, one, because there's no energy there. And I don't have energy on the Slaking EX. I would have to get knocked out so I can come up to the active. I'm trying to figure out which way to play this. I don't need the black belt, that's for sure. So do I Iono to keep the research in there, get 6? I guess it depends on what they have in their hand. I mean, they can go get an Ethan's Adventure anyway. Yeah, we'll just research. We're going to be over halfway through our deck. Because once we're set up, I don't think there's anything they can do. Because they're 2-shotting and I'm 1-shotting. And depending on how many Ethans in there, they might have to 3-shot Slaking. Well, Quilava, which will get them another Ethans. Now they can just get the Ethans back. So is there a point in Ionoing? The thing is, they don't have, what they don't have is an EX. So I need the Stadium. So that changes things. So I think I just research. So they put down the energy. They find a friend, and it's search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into... Okay, so they can find anything. They found a Dunsparce. Alright, so do I want to Iono, knowing that they have a Dunsparce? We'll just put the Evo there. Yeah, let's Iono, knowing the Dunsparce is going to the bottom. I'm thinking that one card's not going to make a big deal, but let's see. 100% absolutely made a big deal. This is we're gonna put that there. And jeez, okay. I think I Evo again. Putting it to sleep is not going to do much, but doing this, 1, no, 2, there, because I think that the other Combusken was prized. Okay, now I can retreat. Here's what we could do. Now I can retreat. Oh, but I still don't have the Stadium. I'll just have to come up with Fan Rotom. Or, even better, I could come up with Blaziken. So let's see what's in there active. Because I could come up with Blaziken and then retreat it. Although I'd really love this boomerang on Slaking. So where's my... okay, we're going to get the Vessel. We're going to get the Vessel with Arven. And we're going to get the Vessel with Arven. We're going to retreat, assuming I don't get knocked out. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. But what we're going to do is get the Vessel with Arven. And then Blaziken will attach to itself, plus the extra energy here. I don't want to research because I got this boomerang energy. Now let's see if they knock me out. They might. But then the other I still got to come up with Blaziken. Because they don't have an EX. They'd have to put an EX in there. Okay, so they're going to the Dunsparce. Runaway draw. Everything goes back in. Now, do they have the Typhlosion? They do. Okay, they came up. Therefore, they probably have it. All right, but we're going to trade 1 for 1. Oh, they must have got it off the... they got the Ultra Ball. Okay. So they're hitting for 180, 220. They are hitting for 220. Now, worst comes to worst here, because I'm going to get knocked out, is that Blaziken has to have the Boomerang. And then it can use the Seething Spirit ability if my Vessel is prized and I don't top deck an energy. Let's see. So I do have an attack no matter what. I just don't want that Boomerang to get on the Blaziken. Love for it to stay on the Slaking when it comes up. Did they miss the Typhlosion? They had Ultra Ball. Well, they missed the Typhlosion. This game's over. I'm taking the first prize. You can hit for 40, but that's not going to do anything. Arven. They haven't even played a supporter. Man, we've been here for like 5 minutes. For an Ultra Ball? It's got to be for an Ultra Ball. Yeah, Ultra Ball Evolution. Redeemable ticket. There's no way. Did they prize all 3 Typhlosion? Assuming they play 3? I mean, that could be. Alright, they got rid of Night Stretcher and Evo. There's the Typhlosion. They had to have prized all 3. That's crazy. Good thing they play Redeemable Ticket. Unless they play Redeemable Ticket because they only play 2. And that could happen. Alright, I don't have a way... Ooh, should I get Fez? Could get Fez instead of the energy since I have it. And take a chance. Let's see what I top deck. Research. Alright, we're going to go with... Oh, Ultra Ball. Let's make sure Fez is in there before I go that route. Fez is definitely in there. Alright, so the tool... We'll get... We don't need this. That's for sure. And then we'll get Ultra Ball. Alright, so I can get rid of you and you. Get rid of that. Go get Fez. Like I said, I have it, worst case scenario. But let's flip the script and see if we can get an energy. We do. And we get a jet. Okay, but what I was looking for also was... let me see. Yeah, there. And then Seething Spirit now gets that. Cool. And now 200 hitting it out. So this is... So I could get Boomerang on it. The thing is, if I don't research into the stadium, I only have 2. Then Slaking has to take a turn off. That would be crazy. The other thing I can do is I can jet Fan Rotom and boss the Cyndaquil. Because I cannot attack again. That is part of Blaziken's attack. You have to move it. So I think what I do is I put energy, I jet up Fan Rotom, boss the Blaziken, take another prize. And I also have to then get another Blaziken going as soon as possible. They're going to boss the Fez to take 2 prizes with the Typhlosion and the energy. Okay. Well, now I can attack, so I can actually come up with Blaziken again and just knock him out. put the boomerang energy on Slaking, because eventually I'm going to come up with Slaking. And then I think I'm going to research. I'm going to research to try to find the energy, try to find the stadium. All right, cool. 220. Barely got it, but they got it. They were one short, but I know they can't hit this unless they hit. But they did take 2 prizes, and I'm only taking 1. That could be the game. Let's see. All right, there's the Watchtower. There's the boomerang. I've got the Watchtower. I think I just Seething Spirit to it. Boom. And then try to make them find the boss. 200. Because they can't hit Blaziken. And I can just retreat into Slaking now since I have the stadium down. I have a jet energy. So I can jet. Then I have plenty of energy on it. Or I could just retreat. Or even better, I could... No, I'm not going to take out a Cyndaquil. Not when they don't have a Quilava ready to go. Let's go. All right, do they have another Typhlosion? There's a Cyndaquil. There's a Quilava. There's the Typhlosion. It must be. There's no way they only play 1. Oh, they got rid of the Watchtower. 290. Oh. This could be bad. Because they don't have an EX in play. I only have 1 Watchtower left. The good thing is they can only hit 280 unless they have like a black belt or something. Since I cannot attack, research. Okay, they can't play black belt. They can't play Defiance Band. They would need like a Vitality Band. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I see all 4 Ethans there. They would need to play a Vitality Band. That would be crazy if they did. Runaway draw. Where's their energy? Okay. Dunsparce down. I think I just jet up. They got Victini. They're going to hit 290. No way. And now they go into another Typhlosion. Holy cow. They're taking another 2 prizes. I'm done for. They don't have energy. Okay. Here's what we need. What we got, we have to get this down. I have to research. I have to find the stadium. I don't have a choice. I have to find it. Found it. Beautiful. And I have a jet. So what we're going to do here is a quick retreat. Come on up with Slaking. Holy cow. I'm going to get another Blaziken going. We're good. We're good. Night Stretcher. Seething Spirit onto Blaziken. Another Seething Spirit onto this Blaziken. Now I have energies to attack. And 280. And I have a jet to power myself up there. Whoo! Get rid of Boomerang. Wow, this got exciting now. The fact that they missed. 1 prize. It is a counter catcher, which is not active. They missed energy? How many energy do they play? Obviously not enough. They probably only play like 5 or 6, I guess. And they top decked it? Crazy. Now, worst comes to worst here. They're going to research. They're down to 3 cards. Why didn't they just put the Dunsparce on? I don't know. Quilava. Wow, the Victini. Whoo, I dodged a bullet there. I'm gonna keep using Slaking. Or what should I do? They're gonna PAL pad what, boss? If they PAL pad boss, that could Adventure and boss. I don't know, do I jet up? Okay. 230. I have the Watchtower. There's the other Slaking. I think I jet up and make them find their boss. I jet up here, knock this out for 200, boom, and I'm saving this energy. Oh, there's no energy. Okay, but I can just retreat to get that energy. I can also Iono them to 3. I don't need counter catcher. I also have reversal. Although reversal just counts as, on everybody here, it just counts as a colorless. One colorless. Which is good. I mean, I win in 2 turns. And yeah, they got nothing. I was going to win in 2 turns anyway. We were way too bulky for them. Alright, I will go first. It is a Grimmsnarl. Alright, so we got this. Let's get down Fan Rotom. Okay. That'll get me down my 2 I need. Boom, boom. Don't want to get that. Want to keep them in there. So I got that. I don't know if I'm going to Arven, Evo, or what next. Let's see. Do I want to Evo these guys with Torchic? Or, alright, we can get rid of that. I could find another one. Or let's see. We've got the stage 1. We've got the stage 1. We've got 2 stage 2. Alright, we've got a whole bunch here. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll put the Torchic down. Cool. And, alright, so next, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Evo down, research, and hopefully I run into an energy. And if I can run into one of these stage 1s, it becomes straight into the stage 2. And then I'll be ready to go. So let's see. Frostless right now. And I also want to get down the stadium because it shuts down my abilities for my... Yeah, I think doing the research is definitely the best bets considering I'm under item lock. I don't want to research away a research. That feels so bad. But let's do it and see what happens. Boom. Put the energy there. We're going to put that there. We are now going to put that because we want to shut down my abilities. And now we're going to Evo into this one and this one. Boom. Yes, I got my Combusken. Here's the problem. I don't have any more draw. I don't have any draw. I've researched away a research and I didn't get anything for it. What I can do is attach to Fan Rotom and just start taking knockouts there against this Badoo. Alright, Frostless is doing nothing because I don't have a Blaziken. Yeah, what we're going to do, or do I collect? Do I collect? That might be not a bad idea. Oh, no, okay, that answered my question. All right, so we'll put this down. We'll put this down. I can't play that. So now we will go another research. Oh, we are on fire. Do I have... I do. I've already put the energy down, though. So what we'll do here is attach to the Slaking. We will... retreat, come on up, and boom, hit it out. Yes, they are stuck. The fact that I got research instead of Ionos was perfect. There's a Slakoth. All right, I can research. I'm sorry, research. I can jet energy. Now, Blaziken does get the Frostless. Oh, no, they found their research. They top decked their research. Okay. I mean, so did I. Can't be mad. But I got the Black Belts training, which will, if they go into Grimmsnarl, I one-shot it. I think what I do is I take away their Frostless. I think I boss their Frostless. Unless they go into Grimmsnarl and don't attack. Let's see. Did they run into a rare candy? Because they can rare candy straight into it. They did not. Do I go against the Frostless? Let me see what's in my discard. I still have... What's the energy? Okay. Alright. Where is my Blaziken? No, my Blaziken is not... Alright, because I can do 120, 120. With this other Blaziken if I can find it. They don't want that. Alright, so you know what? I think we take out their Monkey Dory. Mongidori or oh, counter catcher. Good thing I have Jet. I've got Jet. I'm not worried about it. Freezing Shroud. Actually, I could get Fan Rotom. Nah, we'll go this route. Jet up. And then Blaziken. We'll do this one. So I don't even have to get it to the next one. We will boss this. So they have to have a rare candy. And now... Huh? Why can't I attack? Oh, there's no EX and I don't have a stadium. I got so used to doing... Okay. Big goof. Should have used Fan Rotom. Just taken the knockout. Actually, I could have bossed up. No. There's no EX. And I didn't have a stadium. It hasn't happened yet. They've either had an EX or I've had my stadium out. That was the first time in testing this out that happened. I mean, it happens. What are you going to do? All right. I mean, I did leave it open. They can attack me, but the thing is, I will just knock them out. Because I have 440 HP. They got to 3-shot me. So it's not that big of a deal. Freezing Shroud. Okay. Let's see what we get. I could retreat this all. Oh, nope. There's the Watchtower. Boom. There it is. And now I can't attack. I didn't even Blaziken to it. Doesn't really matter. There you go. The Jet's gone. Which also doesn't make sense. You want to put down... Okay. At this point, I'm just so far ahead. These mistakes don't matter. Oh, that's why I couldn't use Blaziken. It wasn't lighting up blue because there is no other energy there. And yeah, they're just going to concede. Yes! A big, bulky 440 HP Pokemon that hits for 280. And with the stadium that lets it hit absolutely anything is crazy. If worse comes to worse and they don't have an EX up and you don't have the stadium, you just try to jet up something else to attack. Or, yes, you might have to take a turn off. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.